Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. My name is Bridget Akinyi Okello. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for dropping by, and please don't leave without subscribing. Just go down below, hit that red button and like, share and comment. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for showing me the love, support and everything nice. So today's video, it's about Today's video, it's a story time, a very embarrassing moment of my life. Even I'm not so comfortable sharing this, but I have to because you guys are family. You are my people. I love you so much, and come along with me. Watch this video till the end. I'll be telling you the story as I type my project here. I'm back. So my story begins way back in 2019. I was at my countryside, the village where my father was brought up. So we have a house there. So it was during these Christmas holidays. I went home from 10th December. Take note. So it was during this Christmas holiday that, as a family, we had decided that we are going to spend our Christmas at home. So this project. So me, my mom, and my younger sister, the girls of the house, we had to go first. Then the men will come, my dad and my two brothers. So when I have so much sauce, when we were at that our home in the village, my mom usually goes to the farm. I start again. When we are in the village, my mom usually goes to the farm and she usually comes late. So she wakes up in the morning, carries her breakfast that and maybe lunch that she will have at the farm with maybe the workers or the helps around. So she woke up that day, carried a breakfast. She always goes and comes back. When she comes back after the farm work is when she will dash into the bathroom and bed. So she woke up as usual. I'm going to stop typing this project because I've hotspotted this laptop and I'm multitasking. So it is just consuming my bundles, my data. I don't have Wi-Fi in this place. So back to the story. It was in 2019 December. I was at my village home. So my mom went to the farm. My two brothers and my dad were at the townhouse as we were in the village house. My younger cousin, she was at our neighbor's place playing. So it happened at Shags. There was this boy who was my crush. You know that we crush on somebody, but since you're a girl, you have to top up your standards. So this boy liked me. What? This boy liked me. I liked the boy. So see, my mom had gone to the farm and my kid cousin was playing at our neighbor's place. None was to come back earlier. Since that day farm work was so intense, they were going to plant. And planting, is it planting or sowing? And sowing seeds or planting seeds, it takes a whole lot and the farm is big. So me and this boy, we had already started to talk like maybe 2 weeks ago. So we were just those secret. He had my number, I had his number. So we were just chatting, WhatsApping, and on this day I invited him. I personally invited him to my father's house, to my mother's house. So the boy came, and at Shags we always have these visitors coming. My grandmother, and her friends, my aunties, relatives just coming to say hi, since most of the time we don't stay at the village. Our house is normally closed, and most of us are in town, or I'm at school in Mombasa. My cousin is at school. My brothers are doing their shenanigans, so the house is normally locked. So when you come back home, we expect many visitors. I'm sorry. So this particular day, I called this guy, and since we always have regular visitors, he couldn't sit at the parlor, or let me call it sitting room. I directed him to go to my bedroom. We have some chat and some private stuff talk, some big girl, big boy talk. So I just went. Our main door is made of metal. It's metallic. These heavy metals, when you open, they make some sound. When you close, they make some sound. So I didn't see the need to lock the door, since there's nothing we're going to do. We're just going to talk. And mom was not coming anytime soon. My sister was not coming anytime soon. And if there's a visitor, he or she will have to knock before entering the house. So I saw we are good to go. I just went and pulled the door. Didn't lock it, pulled the door. And that door, if you open it, it always makes noise, whether I've locked it or not. So we were just chatting in my bedroom. We were chatting in my bedroom, and things got I can say things got nasty. We are big people here. This video is not meant for kids. Yep. So we're just talking, things got nastier, romance. Stop it. All those. So we were, things got nasty, things were hot. And what the next thing I heard is my mom opening the lock. You see those that have the locks or the handles. So if you open like this, it makes a noise, then you open. So she opened the main door, I didn't hear her. Then she had some sounds coming from my room. She just came slowly, opened the door, and banged into us. Your mom banging into you. It was so embarrassing. I saw the hate and disgust in her eyes, the disappointment, the everything. I never told even one of my best friends this story. This story, I'm just putting it out on YouTube. I started YouTube to talk out my issues. Real issues. Not fiction. Real issues. So, my mom just opened the door, saw the state that we were in. She turned, like, it's a taboo to bang into your daughter. She just turned her face and she went to her room. She didn't talk. The boy dressed up hurriedly. He ran away. So the guy, I loved him that time. So my mom came back home at, let's say, 2:30 p.m. EAT, East African time. She came back that time, and my cousin came back at 3 p.m. So my mom was so bitter. She was angry. She was hungry. We haven't cooked. My cousin came. Since she was small, she was given slaps. Slaps on my behalf. Like that, the anger was thrown into her. I apologized to her, and I'm always there for my cousin. So, my mom, they cooked with my cousin, they ate. They didn't even call me. They ate. My cousin was about to call me. My mom told her to leave me alone. So they ate, and my food was left in the kitchen. So me at night, I just went and tried to serve my food in the kitchen. Yes, you are seeing from that hall in the dining room, you are seeing the food is at a particular place, but you can't reach it. My mom locked the kitchen door, so I just went back and sleep. So that was on a Sunday. Monday, my dad is somebody who cannot miss work for anything unless it's a holiday. Even if it's a holiday, he will go open his shop up to midday and close, come back and celebrate with you. But he can't close his shop because of some issue. So me, I slept. Very early in the morning, 9 a.m., my dad is home with my brother. So maybe I just knew that mama told them everything, and I was waiting for that sitting, that it is called sitting, or that small court, that small courtroom of your house. So my dad was there, my mom was there, my brother was there, even my small cousin was there, and my aunt was called, my sister, my brother's, my dad's sister, and my grandmother. Since my grandfather is late, my grandmother came, and two of my uncles. I was sat down. It was so embarrassing. Imagine your parents knowing that you are doing adult shit. That's so embarrassing. So I was sat down. I was rebuked. My mom was so bitter. The problem, her problem was that she is so disappointed in me. She didn't expect that of me. So my mom was so bitter with me, disappointed with me. My dad was like disgusted, really disgusted. Like, whose daughter are you? In your father's in your father's compound, in your mother's house, in it's so unheard of. Being that African culture, it's so unheard of, specifically Luo. You're not supposed to do that. Bring a guy in your parents' house. That's a taboo. You need some cleansing. So I was there's nothing that I didn't hear that day. And from that day, that day by 2, it was 2, yeah, 2 p.m. I packed my bags and I was told to go back to the townhouse since I became a disgrace in the village. That guy that I was with him, he cut communications, and till to date we have never communicated. It was done and done for good. As for my mom and my friends and my family, I didn't have the courage to look at them again. And till date, I prefer staying alone at school than going home. Yeah. And I know at this point you guys are judging me harshly. How could you, Bridget? You're always a Taliban. Yeah, things happen. Things happen. And you can never advise someone in love. Being in love is you are crazy, you are stupid. You are crazy, you're stupid, you're all those, name them. So that time, at this point, I know you're judging me, so I just want to tell you guys to keep supporting me, keep sharing my content, because this content, I have so much stories to tell you guys, real stories. It's not like a movie. It happened to me, and one day, if I'll have the courage to host my mom to this channel, she will tell you that if we have grown, we have had a good number of audience to have my mom on this channel. So share my content, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share the link to your friends. Don't forget anything positive that will make this channel grow. And my last word is to you guys: never judge a book by its cover. And I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, you have been pranked. You guys think that me, I can do such a thing? I can't. In my parents' house, never. In our traditional home, never. Where my parents will be buried. Where in case I don't get married, I will be buried in that compound. It can't happen. And to my tradition, it's a taboo. You can't bring a man to your parents' house. It's unheard of. And to my mom, I'm still the good girl. The good girl who has morals. And to my dad also, and my brothers also. I love you guys. Thank you.